YouTube, what's going on? My name's Azza and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, as promised in the last video, you guys smashed the thumbs up, so I'm going to release my Bentley GT3 tune to you. Now, on the screen now, we've got some leaderboard times from me. Now, I've not been doing this series very long at all. I've literally been here for about 3 or 4 days, and altogether probably done about 10 races, if that. Now, I'm learning the cars, I'm learning the tracks, and I'm also learning how to tune these cars. Now, this is a car that I've tuned recently. I've spent a bit of time on it, and I think it's a fairly good all-round car. Now, as you can see the lap times there, they weren't the best, they weren't in the top 10. However, the Bentley is capable of top 500 times. Right boys, let's hop onto the tune. So into the upgrade shop, and straight away we're onto the engine. Now, the restrictor plate is stock. The platform and handling, we do have the race brakes. Okay, that just means you can adjust how far and where you want the sort of pressure, etc. And then we do have stock tyre compound, stock front width, but the rear width has been upgraded to full. The tyres, well, the alloys should we say, I don't actually know what weight category they are, but I've installed these Momo ones, or Momo, however you want to call it. But they're pretty cool and they look quite similar to how the original one actually looks. So they're the wheels there. They're called Momo Rush or Momo or however it is. The rim size, that's completely standard on the front and completely standard on the rear. Now let's hop on to fine tuning side. So hopping onto tyre pressure, we've got 27.5 on the front and 28 on the rear. I just felt it kind of worked for me. If you do want to run 27.5, you're more than welcome to, but that's what I felt worked best. So we've got the gear ratios on here. They are actually a bit long, in fairness. Now, you could probably do with increasing the final drive by maybe 0.15. It might just give you that extra bit of acceleration coming out of these tighter corners to hopefully keep up with the likes of the Jaguars and things like that. So we've got the camber, the toe and the caster on there. So I've opted for negative 1.5 front camber, negative 1.1 rear, 0 front toe and negative 0.1 rear toe. I just think that's going to help with the car get that power down coming out of corners, and if you watched the previous video you would have seen it. Now 5.8 front caster, so in fairness, more than likely these cars do have 7 caster. I just wanted to try maybe a lower caster to try and get an extra bit of turn in, and it worked. So very stiff on the front. Like I mentioned earlier on in the video, we're going to have to soften the rear completely down to try and ensure that we can get that grip from this back end. So there are your spring settings there, and I've opted for the lowest ride height because the car's relatively stiff in comparison. So front rebound is 10.6 and then 9.4 rebound on the rear, and 2.8 front and back bump stiffness. The aero, as you can see here, it's max on the front and absolutely nothing on the rear. Okay, brake balance is completely your choice of whatever you want to do, and so is the differential, but I have opted for this kind of worked for me. And yeah, like I say, this is not a top 10 leaderboard tune. It's just a very good all-round tune that's going to win your races if you're consistent and if you're fairly quick. So this is now going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did like it, please like and subscribe if you are new. Comment down below what cars you want to see tuned, whether you want to see more S-Class races, A-Class, or if you're happy to see more of the Forza GT races. As always, guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.